This essay is about being a dreamer and following in Bobby Kennedy's footsteps. And I've written about this, and in fact, I gave Moh Moh, when I returned to Myanmar several months ago, a book by Chris Matthews about Bobby Kennedy, and made a connection between Moh Moh and Bobby Kennedy and how she's a dreamer and how I'm a dreamer. And that's one story. The second story is about meeting TT 4 years ago and then seeing TT again this most recent trip. And I've written about this more than once, that she's brilliant and creative and caring and everything. And, I've written about how, I hate laptops. I have two huge screens in front of in my office, and I will not torture myself trying to write or trying to teach with a single small screen. And the only reason that I used a laptop was to download pictures from my camera, pictures, still pictures and videos, put them in a hard drive on the laptop, then back up that to what they call my passport, which is just an external hard drive. And so that in case I lost one of those, I'd have a backup. Just before I left to return home, I decided to give the laptop to TT because if I got it home, I'd put it on a bookshelf and leave it there. And, TT benefits from the laptop. 1001, 1002, 1003, and then it goes back to the hauntings. The other people in Myanmar, other young ladies, kids, that would need a laptop also. In fact, the school where the three granddaughters go near Inlay Lake, there are 800 kids in that school. I wonder how many of those 800 kids have laptops. I wonder how many of those children have any kind of computer at their home. Very few. And so I've come up with another dream of mine. I'm going to try to buy 800 laptops and take them back to Myanmar with me in a year or so. But there's some problems with that. One is that there's technical things about taxation and being a corporation and going to be expenses and protecting myself from liability of taxation on gifts given to somebody else. And I have to get permission from the government in Myanmar. I have to, I get tons of things to do to wind up with laptops for 800 students. And it would cost roughly $250,000. I don't have $250,000, and therefore I have to come up with $250,000. And therefore I have to go to agencies, to corporations, to individuals, to elicit their help in providing laptops for that school. And coming up with $250,000 and is going to take some time. And then they got an idea. If somebody has the money to give me money for one laptop or 20 laptops or 50 laptops, wouldn't they benefit also from going back to Myanmar with me on the next trip and see the school and see the students using laptops that they donated to that school? And I've mentioned this, the signature in all my emails, ever since you could put signatures at the end of an email, was Bobby Kennedy's paraphrase of something George Bernard Shaw said. And Kennedy's paraphrase is, some men see things as they are and say why. I dream dreams that never were and say why not. George Bernard Shaw also said, life isn't about finding yourself. Life is about creating yourself. And at 75 years of age, I am creating myself. But you can also create yourself by thinking about giving money once I get the corporation fixed up, but of donating some money, whatever amount you have that you can give to that school by way of laptops. Once that's created, once you decide that that's something you want to do, wouldn't you benefit from returning with me to Myanmar? Talk about being excited. I'm excited. And it all boils down to a young lady by the name of Titi, who just over 4 years ago, I had to stop her mother had to stop at her home to pick up some papers for me to tell me where I was going next. When I left Inlet Lake and walked into their living room, and there was this 9-year-old little girl smiling, saying, "Hi, my name is Titi. Do you want to play some games?" I left that home of theirs knowing that Titi now was my granddaughter. Along with her 2 younger sisters, I spent just several months ago the best week in my entire life with Coco, their father, and Moh Moh, their mother, Titi, Snow, and Fatty. But I'm coming back soon, and this time I'm coming back with loads of laptops. So I appreciate your time watching and listening to my video, and I hope you read the essay and then consider, donating to this laptop fund, and then, and more importantly, is to decide, once I decide when I'm going to go back, you can come back with me and then see where your money is being spent. I'm a very happy man, very determined. And George Bernard Shaw said, it's not about finding yourself, it's creating yourself. I like the person that I'm creating, and you can like the person that you're creating by helping others. So thanks for watching, listening to this video, and reading this essay. Take care.